Ladies and gents, how you guys doing? Having a good day? Having a good week? Great. So what I got going on for you guys, I've got episode 0 of this MVP series. Technically this is episode 1, but in the way I put the titles, episode 1 is going to be my first game, episode 0 is going to be me explaining the series so you guys kind of know what's going on. You guys have probably seen this be done by some of the other YouTubers, but we're doing a smaller series with some other guys. As you can see on my screen, we've got 4 guys in this MVP series. Top left, we've got Snipe City. Bottom left, we've got JK Gaming. Bottom right, we've got a Rossman's Gaming. And up top, we got me, myself, Scoot. So, basically, the MVP players that we chose, I chose 94 Correa. Snipe City chose 93 Granderson. JK Gaming chose 94 Victor Martinez. And Rossman's chose 99 Griffey Jr. So let's get into the rules and see what happens. Basically, everyone starts with an all-silver team with 1 diamond player, your MVP. So we're all starting with an all-silver team. Silver's at every position except for your 1 MVP player who you chose. So for me, Correa at shortstop, everyone else around me is silver. Each person plays 6 unranked games to upgrade their team. I'll get into what you can do and the things you need to accomplish to upgrade your team, but 6 unranked games to upgrade your team, and the stats you accumulate transition into stubs that you use to build your team. So basically, like I said, you get stubs based on your performance in the game. So if you have a really good game, you're going to be making a lot of stubs. If you have a pretty crappy game, you're not going to be making that many stubs. A lot of the stubs are based on how your MVP player is. So, but there's some more rules. We look right here. 1 game per episode, you calculate the stubs rewards at the end of the game, and you ask the subscribers to choose between an upgrade, either option A or option B. So when you're done with the first game, calculate all your stubs up. So let's say you have like this many stubs. You give your viewers 2 options, and they pick the one they would like to see most, and you upgrade that for your team to be applied into the next episodes. After 6 episodes, your team can no longer be changed and is locked in for the YouTuber tournament. So after 6 episodes, your team should be a lot better, a lot more bulkier, a lot more power and stuff. So it's going to be used for the YouTuber tournament that we're going to have, which is bracket style. You guys will love it. It's fantastic. Ways to gain stubs. Okay, this is where it starts to get, real technical with how many stubs you can get and stuff like that. Because there's ways you can gain stubs, and there are also ways you can lose stubs. We're going to talk about ways to gain stubs first. To gain stubs, you have to, or here's how you can gain stubs. Runs scored by your team. So every run you score in that game, you get 5,000 stubs. Every hit with your MVP player is 2,500 stubs. A home run with your MVP player is 7,500 stubs. An RBI with your MVP player is 5,000 stubs. So those stats are, centered around your MVP player. So you want to get some good runs, RBIs, home runs with the MVP player. Because although you can, if you score like 8 runs, you're getting 40,000 stubs. You still want to get those extra stubs that you can get from scoring with your MVP player. Walk-off win, 10,000. Rage quit, 5,000. Pretty explanatory. Every 10 hits with your team, you get 2,500. This is kind of a newer thing that wasn't in the other MVP series, but every 10 hits with your team equals 2,500 stubs. So like, let's say you get 20 hits, you can get 5,000 stubs from that, but it has to be in that game. And then every 15 strikeouts every 15 strikeouts is the same thing, pretty same as the other one. Yeah. And here we get into the ways to lose stubs. So a strikeout with your MVP player, minus 2,000 stubs. I mean, you don't want to strike out the MVP player. You can strike out 3 times with the MVP player, and that would really suck. That's minus 6,000 stubs. Don't want that to happen. If you lose the game, you lose 5,000 stubs already. You don't gain any stubs for winning the game. You only lose stubs for losing the game. So you don't want to lose the game because you're already 5,000. That's a good play right there. That's a really solid gold. Grounded to a double play with your MVP, minus 2,000. Pretty straightforward, grounded to a double play. Lose 2,000 stubs. You want a fast guy. 3 strikeouts with 1 batter. Any batter, doesn't even have to be with your MVP. Any batter who strikes out 3 times in that game you're going to lose 1,500 stubs. And then you have an error with your MVP player. You're going to lose 1,500 stubs also. So got bad defense, bad play is going to happen. It's a bummer. But yeah, let's go check out what my team looks like. So if you take a look at my team and who I'm rocking with, we look at my rotation. I've got Patrick Corbin, I got Hyunjin Ryu, who have been killing it with, Shelby Miller, these all three are flashbacks. I got Garrett Cole, the flamethrower, and I got the Stephen Wright card. You get this from doing Conquest, but this guy is a knuckleballer, and he is disgusting. I love using this card. So excited to have him on my team. We go to my lineup where we're leading off the Jake Lamb. We got this this flashback hardware Jackie Robinson, 82 overall. Bryce Harper, our MVP Carlos Correa, Carlos Beltran the flashback, Matt Kemp, Justin Smoke, and Yadier Molina. Then we go over to the bench. We got 84 Griffey, Logan Forsythe the flashback, Ian Desmond the flashback. Then we got flashback Starlin Castro and regular Alex Avila, kind of like a backup catcher. Our bullpen, we got flashback Adam Warren, flashback Brad Boxberger, Justin Wilson, Kelvin Herrera, Fergie Jenkins, Sean Doolittle, and Peter Moylan. It's kind of an unorthodox team that I got here. I love it. I love these guys I used with, especially Peter Moylan. He is disgusting. I love using him. But yeah, anyways, guys, this is going to end the episode 0 of this MVP series. I really appreciate you guys watching. Like I said at the beginning, please go subscribe to all the guys who I showed you guys. You know, Snipe City, JK Gaming, Ross Mans Gaming, all those guys. Go subscribe to them so you can see what they're doing and follow along with their MVP series. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Peace.